were drinking coffee when you decided to come here tonight. Maybe beer. Maybe you were standing under the empty cottonwoods on campus at CSU. Maybe you were driving down Elizabeth whining about how all you can afford is coffee. You ended up here tonight, and that is the point. You're here because coffee is cheap and poetry is free, and that is a good thing. So ladies and gentlemen, elevate with me for a minute. Everything ends up in coffee shops, someone told me this last summer. Think about that statement. Elevate with me and feel your surroundings. Feel the nuances of Leadville. I'm taking you there. It's the almost 2-mile-high city. The air is thin. Vocal cords don't vibrate with radiating timbre. In Leadville, we speak short and we speak simply. So please elevate with me. I'm walking, and I see this man on the other side of Harrison Avenue. His hair is white, he is 60 or 70. His smile folds through his wrinkles, his aura drifts off with the breeze. His name is Greg, says my fellow barista as we enter the shop, the only coffee shop in Leadville, an arena of darting eyes. Greg works at the auto shop on the north side of town, next to the beginning of 91 as it goes up into the Rocky Mountains. Greg comes in for a 24-ounce bhakti chai twice a day and drinks like he is having an orgasm. I see this recurring thing, his sweet sexual drive. On this day, no different than others, he says, "Ooh, this ginger, it hits the spot. Yes, it does. It warms the throat like a flame. Oh, yes," he moans, he says, "it's a little cold out summers, but it doesn't bother me right now, no, sir." Elevate with me. The fans are whooshing lightly above in this shop. I ask Greg on this cool Sunday in August, as summer prepares to ease into the earth, "Where are you from, my friend?" "I'm from right here, Summers," he says. And then he says, "Have you ever had a chai climb up through you?" "Oh yes, it is a good day." And there he sits at the bar, all 6 feet 4 inches, scraggled and lanky. "Summers," he says. "Yes," I say, from behind the counter. There's bluegrass on the radio and steam rising. "Everything ends up here," he says. "This coffee shop is the center of the universe." I stop for a moment to feel the universe rushing into this shop. I ponder this outrageous statement that seems to be true, that perhaps, just perhaps, coffee shops are the center points of our universe. Greg moans, "Oh yes, Summers, this chai is a sweet treat today, yes sir." I crank the steam wand to a whisper scream. Greg walks outside, and all the climax miners come in for black coffee and delegation, and the tourists who Greg can smell, I think, come from Vail. The tourists sit down and make quiet declarations of culture like, "This must be one of those miners I read about in the histories of the West. Maybe his grandpappy was an old silver rusher." Greg is outside now, humming with the birds. Travis arrives, the owner of this center of the cosmos. Now the tourists will receive candy espresso and not this Platonist imitation. Please elevate with me. Travis says, "Welcome to Leadville." His curly hair, I notice he speaks like a cello. I notice he, the quiet furnace master of these hearts, prepares a latte. And there, below my nose, as Greg is walking home, the sun is falling below the collegiates. The semi-trucks are out on Harrison, lurching. Below all of this, Travis pours a Rosetta leaf, swelling with steam and radiating some unspeakable thing across Leadville. Thank you.